Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from LAX2003 Movie Review Group 41. Okay, so today is our second video group discussion. Okay, hello everyone.
Hi.
Hello. Okay,
Hello.
so let us introduce ourselves first. So the first one is Nurakila. Introduce yourself.
Hi everyone. My name is Nur Akila binti Akmasha and my metric number is 192187.
Okay, so the second member is Nur Shazwin. She's the new member in this group. So, okay, introduce yourself. Shazwin.
My name is Nur Shazim Yusuf and my metric number is 193702.
Okay.
Okay, next, my name is Farah Zafira binti Muhammad Yunus and my metric number is 196610.
And my name is Nurusna binti Abdul Harim and my metric number is 196613.
Hello, my name is Nur Shahida binti Sulaiman and my metric number is 196888.
Okay, hi. My name is Chiam Hanapupuan Aino and my metric number is 197105.
Hi, my name is Intan Nabiha binti Shamsul Zamri. My metric number is 197170.
Hello, my name is Shasha Fizan Azmi. My matrix number is 201968.
Hello, my name is Nur Shaira binti Abdullah and my metric number is 202923.
And hi, my name is Naarifa binti Ayub and my metric number is 203466.
Okay, so for the second video, all of us have already watched Jumanji: The Next Level, right?
Yes.
So, this movie is the second sequel from Jumanji 1, Welcome to the Jungle. So, any one of you want to give a brief summarize of the synopsis of the movie?
Can I give a little summary about this movie? Okay, first of all, this movie is like Shasha said before, it's a second sequel of the Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle, which is Jumanji to the next level. The next level. So this movie is about four high school students, which is they discover an old movie video game, and they got drawn into the game of the jungle setting. So literally they are becoming the adult avatar of the they have choose. So after the 2 years, they decided to make a reunion over the Christmas break. So the night before the reunion, Spencer feeling like he has no purpose, so he get out the Jumanji game set again, and they got sucked into the game again. So I think that's the little brief about the summary about the movie. So what other guys' opinion about the movie?
For me, I never watched it has two movies, right? I've never watched the first movie. And I think the story for a person who never watched the first movie, the storyline of the movie itself is not so complex to understand. And since it portrays the concept of RPG games, and
RPG.
I'm also an RPG gamer, so it is also understand for me to it is also easy for me to understand the concept of the movie that it is trying to portray. And it also quite fine for just a light humor movie. Yes.
Okay. Anyone else want to add?
So I want to add
Okay.
something. Okay, for me, myself, I didn't really like to watch an action movie. So at first, before I watched this movie, I have watched the kind of a thriller. So I think like it's kind of an action movie. But then after I watched it, I found that it's not that really actions, and it also has sense of funny funny genre on it. So that's why I feel like this movie is bad. And yeah, even though at first I have kind of like I won't like this movie because it's an action, but it's not. I was wrong. So after watch this movie, and I found that it's quite interesting for me. I just can't stop laugh watching this movie. So I think now we should talk about the cast. So anyone
Yeah,
else?
the character.
Yeah.
So, okay, the avatar that's standing out for me in this movie is uh, Mouse Finbar, that played by Kevin Hart, the guy with the backpack. So Mr. Hart really nailed his character while doing two role as what as Fridge and Milo, right? So
Yes.
and in the movie he changed his character from Milo and Fridge really smooth, right? Like when apa okay but he is absolutely hilarious, and that's why he is standing out from the others.
Yeah.
I totally agree with Shasha. I mean, like every cast have their own ability, and every cast they did their best. But I think the guy with the backpack did really best because he can switch. Like he was doing two side of character, and he was doing it very well. And firstly at the first Jumanji, he was the one which is really important in the role. But for Jumanji 2, he was able to make it funny, and at the last he was very useful at the team.
Okay, Arifa, want to add something?
I think I like character of Eddie because she was she was funny at this movie, and he gave me a lot of every scene. And especially when he had the character of Dr. Bravestones tu. Uh, very funny lah for me.
For me, I like Milo's character in this movie because I like his positivity, even though he know that he can survive after he know that he get cancer. Or I'm not really, but uh, even he have misunderstanding with his friend Eddie, but um, I like his reason why he want to retire uh from what we say from his business with Eddie, because he want to spend his life with his wife. So that anyone want to add?
Me.
Okay, Shaira.
Okay, for me, I also like Akila. I like the backpackers guys because for me, he is an important character because first, wherever he goes, he always finds something that interesting. For example, when he went with the girls to the what we call it to get the fruit, right? So he discovered that they can exchange their character avatar. So from there, I think that they got the clue. And for the second example, when he fall into the snow, so that's the important part too, because all of them swipe their character again and they just got the happy ending.
Yeah.
Right now, everyone say what the most favorite character, but what I want to say is like I want to say about Spencer. He's not my favorite character,
Yeah.
but I think
Yeah.
I don't like him.
not
I
favorite
kind
character.
of agree with that.
Yeah.
He
But
mess up everything.
he
Yes.
must everything. But when firstly, I can accept Spencer. He go back to Jumanji because
Right.
for me at first it made me shocked why he make some burden to other people.
Yeah.
But when I try to understand what happening to Spencer, I think like when I watch the storyline, I can understand that Spencer he just want to become a brave again.
Yeah.
And for personally, before this, she have she he has insecure problem.
Yeah. Insecure with
Uh,
himself.
Insecure for himself, and then he want to go back to Jumanji because he want to become brave stone again because he want to
Yeah.
become brave again. So I think
Yes.
I can understand a little bit about him for me.
I think Spencer should what we call accept his weakness. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
True.
Maybe
maybe he
Shazwin want to add on something?
Which character that you like to
Shazwin.
For me, I think we have talked enough about the character. I guess.
Uh,
Um, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Dengar.
Maybe
Lily.
you can add on something about this.
Okay. Okay. So from my opinion, I think Jumanji movie is an average movie. It is interesting and it has a good storyline and a great cinematography, and of course it has a lot of moral values that we can learn from it. So one of it is, I think, the moral value that we can learn is how we maximize our strength and weaknesses,
Mm-hmm.
and how we overcome our weaknesses whenever we face challenges in our life. So in the movie, it portrays a lot of challenges, right? They
Yeah.
need to pass every level in the games. So it shows us how each of them use their weaknesses and use their strength to face the challenges and reach the goal at the end. So it also shows us a great teamwork
Yeah. Yeah. Great thing.
in the movie. I think it is a good point and a good moral value that we can learn from that.
yeah
Yeah.
they need each other to complete the game.
That's yeah, the game.
Yes.
I totally agree with Shazwin's point. I think she have a really good point there. I mean, she was really right when she told us that we need to know our strength and weakness as well, so that we can use our strength at the right time and use our weakness at the right time as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to add something. The moral value that I got in this movie is I love their friendship, how strong their friendship, because as you guys can see, the moment when Samantha Martha, Bethany, and Fridge know that Spencer already go to the Jumanji, getting the game back. So at first, Fridge doesn't want to go back into the game. But I still remember when Martha said, if Spencer were here, he will do the same thing for us. So it really shows how strong their friendship. Like they will help each other whenever one of them have a problem. So that's what I
Yeah,
think from this movie.
you guys have add on about have talked about the values that you get from the movies, but I want to point out something that I found is quite funny, that scene to be in the movie. I don't know whether you remember it or not, but almost at the end of the movie, there's this scene where Dr. Bravestones and Martha are climbing the
Yeah,
mountain,
yeah,
right, during
yeah,
the
Yeah.
snowstorm.
yeah.
And I think I found that scene is really funny because it is really inappropriate for them to talk about emotional feeling and what so on during the
During
mountain
the
climbing.
mission.
It is,
Oh yeah.
yeah, it is just, it's not, the timing is so imperfect.
Yeah.
And I like
I
the
think Milo and Eddie also, right? But I don't remember.
No, Dr. Bravestones and Martha, they talk
Uh,
about
Their
their
relationship.
romantic feelings and
yeah.
everything.
uh, and I like friendship Eddie and Milo because
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the
So
first
sweet.
at the first they uh, have miscommunication and they are not uh
Understand.
not in not in a good relationship, but at the end they can be a good friend and it touch our hearts to it,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
and it made we cry because uh they uh they try to solve their problem and at the end they become a friend.
Okay. Okay, I guess so enough with the characters and the values. So we now move on to uh, who would you recommend the movie? Okay, so I guess um, I I recommend this movie to family, friends. They can watch together because this movie is a light comedy, and then um, they can chill together while watching this movie. There's not heavy content to watch, so it's a light movie. Then they can relax and happy giggle while watching this movie. So what others?
I think I agree with Shasha. And this movie also bring a lot of emotion to us. We can laugh, we can be sad emotion at the same time. So everyone with I don't think there is a limit for age to see this movie because it's funny also. And I think there's no active I mean like uh, also the children also can watch this movie. Yeah, others.
Yeah.
I would like to add some points of Intan just said just now. I think we can the kids also can watch the movie, but with the guideline from their parents, so that's it's much appropriate for them to watch the movie. So that is my point to add on your point.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
For the conclusion is, the movie is overall, it is good to watch with your families, but for kids, they need a guidance from the parents. So it is actually quite good to watch this movie. So because it has a lot of values and other things that can be learned from that movies. So how about I think that's it for our discussion for today.
Yeah.
How about our next meeting?
Next meeting.
Yeah.
I think we can do it after 1 week or
Yeah.
less
We have
than.
to choose another genre and movie.
Oh,
to
genre
watch.
for discussion.
Yeah.
On what days you guys usually free? You guys free
I
on
think
Sunday?
Sunday would be
Sunday?
Morning?
yeah.
Sunday because everyone has no class at there,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
and also we have time to see the movie also.
Nice.
Yes.
Sajun
So I
okay
think
for Sajun okay for Sunday?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
okay.
okay. I think Shasha can wrap up since you are the one who start our discussion for today.
Okay,
Go on, go on.
so okay, we're doing our group discussion 3 on Sunday next week, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
and in that discussion, we will discuss the genre and the movie that we're going to watch later on. So
Yeah.
I guess this is the last. This is the end of our discussion.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone, and see you next week.
Thank you.